Fabio, you've equalled the record for the biggest win in the Premier League. You and the guys certainly put on a show out there.
Yeah, we've took our chances today. We started the game really well. That's what we needed to do. I think coming off the back of the defeat on Monday, that was our aim. Our focus was to come out the blocks fast. You know, the atmosphere was there today, so we played on that on the front foot from the very first kick. So it was an outstanding game from us, and we've scored a lot of goals out there. It's an exceptional performance.
Fabio, debut goal for Liverpool. What's it mean to get up and running?
It means a lot, to be fair. Something I've been waiting to do. I've had my chances, and so today it really finally happened, which I'm very happy about. Like Trent said, it's all about the win, and I'm happy we got the 3 points.
And Trent, yours was a
special day for Fabio Carvalho, scoring his first Liverpool goal, of course. Did Liverpool play like a team that had a point to prove after what happened on Monday night?
A little bit of that, and a little bit of, I think the stats before the game, with them conceding first throughout. I mean, it was imperative that they got a quick start today. But I didn't think even they thought it was going to be that quick. I mean, going a couple of goals ahead within a few minutes was the perfect start. And then when you've got certain players, and there's certain teams, when they go a few goals ahead, you think they'll probably ease off now. But when you've got someone like Mo Salah that still hadn't got on the score sheet and didn't all game, you think, do you know what, they're going to keep going here because they're all hungry for goals, and you just knew it was going to be a big score.
Is that, I suppose, one of the many positives for Jurgen Klopp? Is his side scored 9 without Mohamed Salah?
Yes, and you knew that he was never going to come off Mo Salah. You knew that they were going to make lots of changes, but one of them was not going to be Mo Salah because he wanted to score. Yeah, it's a strange result, isn't it? Because they were disappointing the other day, and you don't want everybody to go the wrong, too much of euphoric celebration scoring 9 because they got a game on Wednesday. But it's the perfect response. Everybody in the whole world scored today. Everybody left the field happy. You roll on to Newcastle, which will be a more difficult game. But after the criticism that they received on Monday, it's the perfect response, definitely.
Yeah. It only took 3 minutes.
Back where it came from, you get more power. You wrong foot the goalkeeper, he jumps early. First inspection, I thought, might he be offside as he came back? But when the ball was played, he is onside. As you can clearly see there, he jumps well. That's a brilliant header.
Yeah, and then this is Harvey Elliott. Well, this is the goal, actually, really nice goal. But Liverpool started really quick in general. They were really up for it today because of what's happened, and they were on the attack from the first minute. It just went goal after goal after goal after chance after chance. They were a bit fortunate here with this touch from Firmino. He didn't mean it.
No.
As much as he'll get an assist for it, it wasn't an assist. He just missed control there. But Harvey Elliott, Liverpool fan growing up, the fact that he got his first goal at Anfield, and it was a lovely strike as well, just bending it, almost feeding it into that far corner. Bit of bend off his left foot, lovely finish, and a real special moment for him and his father who's sitting in the stands. Yeah,
emotional celebration from Harvey Elliott, as you mentioned, Steve, his first Anfield goal. 3-0, Trent Alexander-Arnold special.
Yeah, well, we all know he's got this capability. I mean, he hits the ball so well. Gets into this position a fair bit. Now he's almost playing inside a little bit in recent times, but wow, I mean, look at that.
Always been a nice strike of the ball, hasn't he, Michael? Scored a great goal last year against Newcastle, smashed one in again today. Little bit of fades with the outside of his right foot, and then everybody wants to get in on the act. Down this side, particularly down the right-hand side for Liverpool. Again, slightly fortunate, but they've been so dominant that sometimes the fortune goes with you, and Firmino's the one who's on his toes, expecting things like this to happen, and the Bournemouth defence was so flat-footed, it was quite scary, really, and they just look absolutely shell-shocked.
Great finish, though.
Yeah, lovely finish.
Improvised.
He's on form today, isn't he, Firmino?
Absolutely, in the thick of the action in that first half. And time still for a fifth from Virgil van Dijk.
Yeah, another thumping header. Again, back where it came from. He didn't really have to jump too high to head this one. He normally likes that near-post area, but this is quite central. And, yeah, I mean, Bournemouth have been particularly poor that first half. But, that fourth goal, when things are going wrong, of course, the ball just lands right in your 6-yard box like that, so it was unfortunate for them.
What must
Scott Parker is it's not like he's saying, right, we need to fix this and it'll be all right. I mean, absolutely every type of goal went in today. Headers, crosses, set piece, everything went in. So he's got a lot of work to do. But from Liverpool's point of view, I thought this was offside.
Yeah, I thought it was offside.
I think this was a bad decision. He has to be interfering.
Well, he was deemed for not interfering.
I know, that's nonsense. He was interfering. No. If you've ever played the game, he was interfering with play, definitely. Yeah. Well, as Michael said, loads and loads and loads of just set piece after set piece after set piece. and they were just found wanting. And it's pointless analysing the mistakes of Bournemouth today because there was lots, but Liverpool, every time they went forward, looked as if they were going to score.
Yeah, I absolutely love that goal. In fact, it was probably my favourite.
Yeah.
The assist from Tsimikas, the finish was brilliant. The diagonal ball in the first place from Trent, it was just a brilliant goal. And then
Two headers, Lewis Diaz.
I know, but off a set piece, Matthew, you'd be fuming if you Scott.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I mean, a winger getting above everybody to score. I mean, at least we saw him, Lewis Diaz, playing more centrally today. He gets two headers from the middle of the goal. That's where you want him. At least that's a good thing for him. Otherwise, fantastic day for Liverpool.
For Bournemouth, a very different story. That's 16 goals conceded in their last 3 games alone, albeit against Manchester City, Arsenal, and now Liverpool. I mean, is that some solace that Scott Parker can take, that, we're not going to have to... We only have to play these 3 sides only once more this campaign?
100%. I'd be petrified going to Anfield if I was a team like Bournemouth, for that reason today. And he'll be thinking, right, we've got to go to the Etihad still.
Yeah.
But apart from that, there's no real other fixtures where you're going to be petrified. You're petrified going to Anfield because 9-0 can happen.
Yeah.
So I think it is. We joke about it, but I think he is. He's driving home tonight thinking, right, we've not got to go there again. We've got other games now. And the names that you've just reeled off, not many newly promoted teams will pick up any points from them. So they're off the mark already.
Yeah.
But on today's performance, you think it's going to be a long season.
The good thing is that they got 3 points against Aston Villa, the first game of the season, because I don't think any neutral would expect them to get anything from Liverpool, Man City and Arsenal.
No. Well, having seen his side concede 9 today, let's hear from the Cherries boss. Here is Scott Parker.
Scott, I appreciate it's straight after the game, but can you explain what happened today?
Well, I think the bottom line is we was in the arena with massive quality, and at this present moment in time, we're probably not equipped to handle where it currently is, really. So I'm usually disappointed, one, because of the result, of course. Disappointed for the fans, the travelling fans, what have travelled here. I'm also a bit disappointed for the players as well, really, because it doesn't surprise me, and I've probably sensed this, but yeah, I think this is currently where it is at this present moment in time in terms of probably the players, and everyone needs a little bit of help. And today just proved too big a challenge. The levels were far too big, and the quality was there for everyone to see. Really, a clinical team, and at times we just couldn't bear that, really, the intensity of the stadium as well. So we've got a decision to make, really, and I think that's probably where it is, really. As a football club, we've got a decision to make. We need to get competitive in this division, really, because there'll be days like this, to be fair.
Firstly, did you get the sense throughout the week, with the amount of desire there was behind the scenes, that something special was going to happen today?
Yeah. To be fair, I just try to focus on training and doing my best every day. Regardless of what people are saying, I don't really look into it, but I know what I'm capable of, and every time I step onto the pitch, whether it's training or football or as in a match, just try and give it my best and see what happens.
There was a relentlessness about Liverpool, though, wasn't there? Was that the message throughout the week as well, certainly from the manager going into this game today?
Yeah, of course. From obviously the game on Monday, we knew what we had to do the next game to get the 3 points, and it started from training on Tuesday, where from the first moment training started, I knew something was going to happen because of the mentality, the desire, and how well we trained. I knew something was going to happen today, but I didn't think it was going to be the score it was, so yeah.
Brilliance about the goals, wasn't there? Goals of all kinds of different variety. There was set plays, individuality that we're so used to seeing here at Anfield. It was Liverpool back to their best again.
Yeah, of course, and hopefully we can build on that. And like you said, the different goals just show the quality from each player, and as a collective result, which is the most important thing, because the team wins games. And so today we showed a good performance, and that was shown through the goals.
The game was won at half-time, but was that the message again at half-time? Let's not let up here. This is a game in which we can score more goals.
Yeah, of course. The message was to just keep going and not drop our standards. And obviously from second half onwards, you could tell that we wanted more. And the message from the more senior players like Hendo, Melly, to keep going. And luckily we kept going, stuck to the game plan, and the result shows.
you get on the pitch then, and it's difficult, isn't it, in the sense where the scoreline is so good, it's easy to get frustrated and everybody try pot shots at goal, but your goal was just a wonderful finish and a wonderful moment.
Yeah, like you said, like it's because of the score, which it was when I first got on. People tend to, well, not us, but people tend to just try and get goals, but we stuck as a collective, and that's the way we got even more goals in a way, which makes sense, and that's how we're supposed to play every game and play as a collective, and we'll get the goals from it.
It must be very difficult to articulate how it feels when you score a goal at the Kop end. You were speaking about the fans during the week and how important they are. Did all of those emotions come to the fore when the ball hits the back of the net?
Yeah, of course. I think you can see from like my celebration. I didn't really know what to do. I just jumped and I was just happy and celebrating. And yeah, I just wanted to give the fans something back from because they've helped me so much since I've joined. They've shown me so much love, and hopefully I'll be able to show them how thankful I am for my performances and goals.
You're off the mark now. I think you celebrate your birthday on Tuesday as well, don't you? So it's a big week for you off the pitch and on it as well. You've got to carry this forward now into Newcastle.
Yeah, of course. Like you said, my birthday's on Tuesday, but we've got training on Tuesday and again Wednesday, so I can't really think about that too much. I'll celebrate when I've got a day off.
But does it feel, though, now you're off and running, this is the real start of the rest of your life?
Yeah, of course. I feel like I'm saying yeah, of course, a lot. Like you said, it's the start of something, and hopefully I'll be able to contribute more with goals and assists and good performances. Like I said, to give something back to the fans, which has been wonderful to me.
Many more to come. Well done, mate. Yeah.